Hello, ladies and jelly spoons. Welcome to the Game Dojo on such an amazing week. In about 4 days, the Nintendo Switch 2 will come out. That would be June 5th, 2025. It's amazing that so much time has passed and it feels like it was only yesterday. I know people say that and it's cliched, but it does feel like it was only yesterday. It was March 3rd or 13th of 2017 when the Nintendo Switch came out. The Nintendo Switch 1. I have to refer to it now as 1 because the Nintendo Switch 1 came out 2017. I didn't get it day one. I got it for Christmas. I got it for Christmas that year. What version did I get? Well, the Nightmare Creature was so auspicious and amazing. She actually got me the Mario Odyssey bundle Nintendo Switch set. Now this one is awesome. And it came with, turn it around. It came with Mario Odyssey, which was a download. It came with red controllers with the dog face. It came with the dock. And it came with a carrying case. So the Switch, which I now have Spider-Man on my Switch Joy-Cons, as you guys can see. These are Spider-Man on my Switch Joy-Cons. And my dog face, which is still red, I have those same red Joy-Cons docked to my dog face. Now on the box, the dog face was black, but what came in the box was red. And I'm so much happier because the Joy-Cons are red, so it just makes sense. It just makes sense. And I was over the mountain to play Mario Odyssey, to have my wireless controller, the dog face, and my beautiful case that came with it. So it came with a Nintendo Switch case. It came with the Nintendo Switch itself. Yeah, that's the piece de resistance. I have the Hori split pad because it's more comfortable in my big hands. There's nothing wrong with the Switch Joy-Cons. They're just smaller, and for extended long periods of play, I get cramps and very bad pains. Now, like I said before, mine is the Spider-Man now edition because I've actually doctored it up and put my little Spider-Man on there. It didn't come with anything Mario written on it, which I think that was just a lost cause because it's the Nintendo Switch. It was the new system. Everything was amazing. You give me this wonderful box. You give me red Joy-Cons. I was hoping for a red dock, but they gave me a black dock. But this was that beautiful Christmas gift that year, the Nintendo Switch. Now, as crazy as it seems, I played with my Switch probably almost every day since then. I take it with me to work. Me and Elvin, my boss at the time, we would have Mario Kart tournaments, Mario Kart 8, which I got for my birthday from the Nightmare Creature, same thing. When it came out, that I did get day one. She said I could wait for my birthday or I could get it. I could play it then. It's Mario Kart, bro. You know I wanted to play it right then and there. But yeah, I almost every day I played it with my boss. The Switch became so popular so fast that almost everybody I know had one. We had break room tournaments, me and other workers. Mario Kart seemed to be literally the defining characteristic of a Switch, because with how many is sold, almost everybody who has a Switch has Mario Kart, and that to me is insanity that almost everybody that has a Switch has Mario Kart. And like I said, I could just think of all the amazing experiences. Mario Kart for me, for sure, has always been the biggest thing because I've been playing Mario Kart since 93, 92, since Super Mario Kart on Super Nintendo. And when Mario Kart came out, I was so happy and overjoyed. But then when it came out with the expansion pass, I was even higher over the mountain because now you're giving me more. And at the end of the last wave of DLC, we had received double the amount of tracks, so 48 and 48 additional tracks. We had gotten something like 7 7 to 12 different new characters. It was just so much added into Mario Kart. I still have not played through the entire Mario Kart pack in one sitting. I want to do that. I want to play every single last Mario course in one sitting. I attempted to do it once this year. I think I made it into I think on the 6th cup, it was already 3 hours in. And I'm like, in order to do this, you're talking about 6, 7, 8 hours, maybe 10 hours of Mario Kart gameplay. I'm like, that's a lot. I don't know nobody's going to stick around for 10 hours and watch Mario Kart. So I figured I could break it up in sections. But the goal is to do a Super Mega Mario Kart session. But like I said, in 4 days, Mario Kart World comes out on the Nintendo Switch 2. That beautiful baby right there. And I can't wait to get my hands on it. Not just because it's 4K, not because it's got all the bells and whistles, not because it comes with a new Mario Kart. Oh, overjoyed. See, y'all understand. When I say I'm into Mario Kart, I'm into Mario Kart so much that I even read Mario Kart, bro. Who else is in a Mario Kart fanatic that much that they actually have a manual that they go through, memorization of karts? You see, I actually have pen marks and notes and sub-notes. I was studying courses, and I'll tell you why. I know this seems a bit excessive, but I'll tell you why. Because in order to get all the gold parts in Mario Kart 8, Nintendo hid it behind 3 tasks. It's almost like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and you had to find the golden tickets. So one of the tasks is you have to get so many coins, so many 1,000 coins, which it sounds easy, but it's really not. Number 2, to get another part, you had to beat all the cups and get a gold on all of them, which by itself it's very taxing and trying because the computer cheats. They say they don't, but look at my videos. Go look at Team Red Shell channel. They are insane when it comes to the computer's AI, which kind of makes me a little bit scared of the new Mario Kart. And lastly, you have to defeat every single last staff ghost from Nintendo headquarters. That's right, the makers of the game did the tracks, the people who designed the tracks so they know them best, and they have the fastest times. In order for you to receive that final gold part, so that you have the gold Mario with the gold tires and the gold kart and the gold glider, you have to beat every single last person at Nintendo. Now that seems like an easy task, but anybody who has ever undertaken it knows by a quarter of a second, by a millisecond, by inches, that computer will destroy you. And sometimes it's easy to just ride around and follow the path, but it changes its path on each race from first lap to second lap to third lap. It chooses the most convenient ways, but in order to beat it, you have to mainline and look for those extra seconds so that you can beat it. But I did manage to beat everybody at Nintendo and get the gold. So this book came in handy because, as I said, it shows you tracks, it shows you the layout, it helps you study what's on each track, the fastest points on each track. So if you really are a Mario Kart fanatic like I was, this right here was a godsend. And I know what you're saying, you're like, Jesus, man, you're really into Mario Kart. Yes. I played Mario Kart on I still play Mario Kart on Super Nintendo. I still play it on Nintendo 64. I still play it on, the Wii U, the GameCube, the DS, the Game Boy Color, the Game Boy Advance, the 3DS, which is 7. I play Mario Kart Tour on my phone. I played Mario Kart GP and DX 1 and 2, which is only arcade. Yes, I am a Mario Kart fanatic. Thus, Team Red Shell branding, Team Red Shell Racing, thus that channel that's just nothing but Mario Kart. And now I get to hold my hands onto a brand new Mario Kart experience, Mario Kart World, where you can go anywhere, do anything, and they are hiding so much from us. There is no manual right now for me to go through. I am day one with everybody else in the back of the pack. I don't like it. I don't like feeling that way. but we will create order out of chaos and get there. And if I'm lucky enough to be there on day one and play Mario Kart World, I would look forward to seeing all of you on the other side of that field. I'm going to leave my Switch friend code right here in the description of this video. Like me, friend me, I'll squad with you. If you don't want to challenge me, we can ride together. We could squad out there and take on the world. You're talking about 24 racers. Think about that. 24 racers looking to take you out. I thought it was bad with 12 people on Mario Kart 8 trying to take you out. Now picture 24 AI computers coming at you, hamming you with everything they got. That's a scary thought. Anyways, I also got a bunch of different Pro controllers when it comes to my Switch because these things are life-saving for your hands. Ergonomically, they feel a lot better, and some games just need them. This one was actually really good. My Mario Pipe controller. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and where's my GameCube? Where's the GameCube one? And GameCube. Nintendo Switch GameCube. So I'm ready for that Nintendo Switch emulator that comes out on Nintendo Switch 2. They was like, oh, buy the GameCube. I can buy the GameCube wireless controller for like $100, but I already have a GameCube Nintendo specific controller with no GameCube on the Nintendo Switch. So yeah, they were thinking ahead even before it happens. And they already said that your Nintendo Switch 1 controllers, even the Joy-Cons, work on a Nintendo Switch 2. So if I want to bust GameCube, I have a GameCube controller to bust. And I'm happy about that. But I don't know how you guys feel about the Switch. There's a lot of negative talk. And I hate people trying to trash their #1 day, because you don't see that with PlayStation. You don't see that with Xbox. But you see a lot of hate with Nintendo. And you can say what you want, you can be what you want. The pre-order sold out for a reason. Nintendo was this popular for a reason. And believe it or not, with all the negative talk that you give Nintendo Switch, you're giving them free advertising. You're still talking about them. Their name is on your mouth, in your mind, in your soul. You can say all you want about hating the Nintendo Switch, but on the same token, you're talking about it. It's relevant. You're keeping it relevant. And I just can't wait. I really can't wait to jump into Nintendo Switch 2, a brand new experience I've waited almost a decade for. It's been almost 12 years for a new Mario Kart. Like, there's just so much to feel and so much flavors to flav, and I'm so glad it launches day one with the system. And like I said, if I'm blessed enough to be there, you will know about it on both of my channels, both my Game Ninja YouTube channel, and you'll also see it on that Team Red Shed channel. Team Red Shell. This will be a good JPEG, actually. Let's see if that'll be a good JPEG. So, like I said, you guys, I'm excited. There's so much anxiety. I haven't been excited about a game system in a very long time. I haven't been excited about something new in a very long time. The Nintendo Switch got me through COVID. I spent months and months and months at the Nightmare Creatures house. I had my Switch with me. Animal Crossing hit at literally the start of COVID when everybody was being locked in. So I was locked in with Animal Crossing, and I had breakfast, played Animal Crossing. Had lunch, played Animal Crossing. Went swimming, played Animal Crossing. Dinner, Animal Crossing. Laying in a bed 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, Animal Crossing. I played so much Animal Crossing that I have to say within a month's time, I had a couple hundred hours logged of Animal Crossing. I had also progressed my island so much from a tent to an actual civilization that looked like an actual thing going on. The funny part is, I was gifted the Animal Crossing game by Nick Nitro. I call him Nick Nitro because he's Speedy Gonzalez and everything. But in Nitro, who you've seen here in the Game Dojo, he was like, yo, Animal Crossing came out. I got you a copy of it if you want. I got you, because we give each other things back and forth. And he was just like, yo, I got you if you want it, but it's a grind. I don't know if it's your type of game. And I'm like, why? Because it ain't Mario Kart? Like, I'll try it. I'm the Game Ninja. I'll try anything. So he sent it to me. I downloaded it, installed it, and started going from there. And it's funny because a month later during COVID, I was like, let me come and visit your island. I'm running out of ideas. And I go to his island, and he still got trees, no cement. He still got like people like living in tents. It was, I felt bad because I'm like, you said it's a grind, and I wouldn't be able. You don't know if I would like it, but now your place look like a third world country. And he was like, well, yeah, I've been playing, Dead by Daylight and other things, and I didn't really have a chance. I was like, there's no excuses, bro. You are the Animal Crossing guy. You were the one that got me hooked on the cocaine. You supposed to be the coke dealer. How you are not dealing your own particular brand? And it was funny because him coming over to borrow bells from me and stuff like that, I just kept going and going. And it's just like I would look at something outside and I would dream it and think of it, and then I was playing it in Animal Crossing, and that's how I came across. I will also leave my dream address here in the comments so that if you're an Animal Crossing fanatic, because it's one of the second highest selling Nintendo games of all times. Because like I said, it got a lot of people through COVID. I'm in a Animal Crossing group on Facebook that everybody talks about just how much Animal Crossing meant to them. I didn't really think about how much Animal Crossing mattered, but at one point, professional football teams had it, presidents had it, governors had it, stars had it. Everybody had their own. People selling merchandise. You can get Eagles jersey if you go to the Eagles Island. You can go to the Disney Island. Like Nintendo had an island. Like, it was amazing that Animal Crossing had crushed such a craze. And I see why it's number 2. And I'm looking forward to an Animal Crossing 2 on the new Switch platform as well. If it's one of your number 1 sellers, I don't see you not doing it. Just like I was hoping they would have a Mario Odyssey 2 or Luigi's Odyssey 2 day 1, but I think they're holding off on that. I mean, I don't have nothing wrong with you debuting with Mario Kart all day, every day. But Animal Crossing got a lot of people through that huge crutch, and it's just amazing how this little hybrid system, which you can play handheld like a DS, a 3DS, a Wii U, Game Boy Advance, but it's also hooked up to a TV where you can play it like a PlayStation or an Xbox. And now with Nintendo Switch being 4K, 120 frames per second, you're talking about Nintendo. Now you're playing with power. Y'all need to adopt that slogan back, Nintendo. Now you're playing with power. And I'm excited to see how much power this baby has. I've been looking at the videos of the Cyberpunk being played next to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series S. Like, I've been looking at the comparisons, and the simple fact that this console can even do that when it struggled to run Mortal Kombat, like, this is insanity. Like, and then there's upgrades to almost all their games, and it's backwards compatible. I cannot tell you how much content y'all gonna see from me. Y'all gonna hate me. Y'all gonna be like, yo, he is the Nintendo fanboy dick rider. That's what you're gonna be like. And I'm gonna tell you something. You might be right. I'm not gonna lie. Ladies and gentlemen, I love the Nintendo Switch. I've loved Nintendo since 1985. It has been with me through my life than more friends that have come and gone. And in 2025, I'm still alive, and Nintendo is dropping a new system. Their brand new system that I've waited for over a decade for. Brand new hardware, brand new software, brand new Mario Kart. What is not to be excited about when it comes to this system? And they've been updating every day and updating this and updating that. And they just updated the Nintendo Switch Online app to have all this stuff on it now and to do Switch 2 stuff. Like, they've been updating daily for everything. They updated Animal Crossing. That's why I know they got something planned for Animal Crossing. I know, because they just updated Animal Crossing. They updated Mario Kart 8. I'm so excited. Like, I can't contain myself, and I won't. You know why? Because you go around this world once. Like, what's the point of faking the funk on a nasty dunk when you feel it inside your trunk? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to do it. I know many YouTubers that are Nintendo people, and my shout out is going to be on both of their pages and all of their pages, and I hope they come and visit mine every once in a while. Dashy, I'm talking about you. I'm going to be on your page for the Nintendo Switch 2 and that Mario Kart, because I know, just like me, you are a Mario Kart fanatic. I remember you starting on Wii U in 8. You have like 132 videos. I watched all of them. And then you have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe videos. You got another like 112 of those. And started with 96, but then when the DLC came out, you did more. I watched all of them, all of your videos. I fell asleep to them. And this is going to sound bad because I'm admit to it. I had a dream about Mario Kart the other day. I don't dream about games. I don't dream almost, period. I have nightmares, but I've never had a dream. I had a dream I was literally riding around with my Switch 2, and you can press a button and it makes like a Mario Kart appear, and you can ride around the real world in Mario Kart, kind of like that AR, VR Mario Kart game they had. This was in my dream. I'm dreaming of Mario Kart. What kind of a system has that ability on a grown-ass man? I'm not dreaming a PlayStation. I have one. I'm not dreaming an Xbox. I have one. I'm dreaming of that Nintendo Switch 2 right there. Can y'all see that? That's what I'm dreaming of. And ladies and gentlemen, if I am blessed enough to be alive and healthy and there when it comes, you're going to see the unboxing. You're going to see the smelling of it. You're going to see the setup of it. You're going to see the playing of it, the downloading of it. There's going to be so much content flooded on YouTube and social media platforms for the Nintendo Switch 2 that I think people are going to get sick. People who aren't hardcore fanatics are going to get sick of it. Me, that shit ain't happening, son. I am going to be on it, and I hope I can be there day one. I hope I could be there day one. But like I said, this dream was realized thanks to the Nightmare Creature. She helped a dream come true for your boy in the red and blue. And I haven't been the same since. There are going to be little splices of video clips that are popping all over this video of some of my gameplays. I was going to do a gameplay after this video, but it would be like longer. And I don't want you to stick around for like 30 and 40 minutes just hearing me talk about Nintendo Switch. It is what it is. So I'm just going to say, ladies and gentlemen, we are 4 days away. 4 days until Nintendo Switch 2 drops. And the dojo is ready. I readied my table. I readied a spot for it. I picked out an area. The scene has been set. The stage has been affected. The key in silence undetected. 99 and Mario's pen. Mr. Matlack can offend. That was National Treasure for those of y'all who didn't know. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, 4 days. Will you be there? Now, I don't know what stores you used. I used Walmart, and it says it's guaranteed by, 9 a.m. on launch day. But I'm so nervous. I've never done anything like this before. You can check out my launch video. I don't know if I'll stitch it to this. I might even put it in here like during times. But doing the pre-order, I've never done a pre-order before, was absolute madness and stress. But it was an experience. I've never experienced anything like this, so it's amazing. But yeah, so there it is. 4 days away. I'll probably do another video closer to the countdown, but it's like Christmas. It's like I'm waiting for Christmas. And I know people are like, well, look, I don't know if I'm going around this rock another rotation. I don't know if I'm going to be here next year. I don't know if I'm going to be here next month. I don't know if I'm going to be here a week, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 24 hours, 86 hours. We don't know. But if I'm blessed enough to get there, yes, I am going to celebrate it. Why? Not because it's for you, not because it's for them, not because I want to put money in Nintendo's pocket. I want to enjoy something that as a child I met, fell in love with, and have enjoyed over 40 years. 40 years of Nintendo enjoyment. That's not a fanboy. That's a ride or die. That's a team. So I am Team Nintendo. Hat says it all. It is what it is, y'all. I do have Sega Genesis up there on my wall. I have an Xbox right there. I have an Xbox 360 over there, a PlayStation 1, a PlayStation 2, a TurboGrafx 16, a Panasonic 3DO Reel. I got the minis. I got the mini PlayStations. I got the original Xbox chilling back there. I got old NES. I got new NES. I got Atari 2600, 7800. Like I have every game system. But do they hold the same feeling for me? If Sega Genesis announced tomorrow that they're coming out with a brand new Sega Genesis, I don't honestly think I'll have the same level of excitement and anxiety, even though I love Sega. Sega is actually on a Nintendo app now. So if I really wanted to get down on Sega, whip out the Switch and bust it on there. I don't know. I'm excited. There's nervousness. There's anxiety. I haven't felt this way in a very long time. And Nintendo's responsible for that. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that weird? That Nintendo would be responsible for my level of happiness while the world is literally going to shit around all of us. But then that's the thing that gets you through this world. One thing, one small thing that you can hold on to, fixate on, and go for that keeps you going from day to day. My thing is Nintendo Switch. I've taken it with me when I've been on a bus ride. I've taken it with me in my pocket. It's been with me for work. It's been with me when I was typing and writing a book. It's been with me everywhere. It's been like a friend. But on the same token, I absolutely love it that that friend is getting a new edition. And people are like, oh, I'm getting rid of my Nintendo Switch in a way to get a Nintendo Switch too. I've poured so much time and love into this system. Why would I get rid of it? It's like a child. Why would you get rid of a child just because you have a new one? You wouldn't. You keep them both and you love them both. And when I get that box going to sit on top of this one right here. And I'm going to look at them both. And I'm going to say, welcome. Welcome, your big brother. This is your big brother. Anyway, guys, thank you for listening to me. I'll check you guys out. Stay tuned. If I have any updates, if I find anything new, I know the app just got updated. The Nintendo app on your phone just got updated. Please go and check it out. And if I could give you any words of advice, make sure you know your Nintendo account, password, and your email, because you're going to need it. If you don't remember it, reset it and get it now. You're going to need it. Also, if their voice chat goes through the phone number you have logged into their system. If you do not have a number added to their system, please go into your Nintendo account and add that phone number that you have in their system. That's going to work with parental controls. That's going to work with a lot of things with voice chat that you're going to need. It's no longer on the phone, but it needs that number. If you do not have any of these things that you have done lately, do them now. If you don't have games that you have backed up, make sure you have them. Some things will come over to the next Switch through the transfer, but some of it won't. You have to be ready for these occasions. You also have to keep in mind that 256 gigs is a lot, but the games are larger too, and the DLCs are larger. Mario Kart itself is 22 gigs. So keep that in mind, because most of us have like a 512 card or even a terabyte card on the original Switch. How are you going to port over a terabyte to 256? You're going to have to pick and choose. This is what I'm saying. Get your stuff in order before the new renovation. And I guarantee you, it'll be a smoother transition than going crazy and being stressed out. But at the end of the day, even that's all in love and all in fun. If I can help you out, if you can help me out, let me know. Get in contact, leave comments here, like and subscribe, hit that bell icon. I'll follow you, you follow me. We could grow each other. We could learn to have fun on Nintendo Switch 2 and 1, because Nintendo Switch 1 ain't done. There's still fun to be had on this system. And I still have games, believe it or not, that I have bought and have never played for the Nintendo Switch. Yes. Yes. So yes, this baby will not be forgotten. And yes, he will still be played with, even with the Switch 2. Maybe even more because of the Switch 2. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. I will see you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see if I can't put a little music or something in it. And until next time, thank you guys for joining me for my Nintendo Switch experience. And I hope you'll be there for Nintendo Switch 2, the experience.